Jai Jai Sri Radhe, Jai Jai Sri Radhe. This is Vilapa Kusumanjali. We're discussing Sri Radha and Her Manjaris. This new verse 60-61, and the subject matter is Nandishwar Mahima, Mahatmya, and Danishta Priti, which means the glories of Nandishwar, Nandagram, and the love of Danishta Sakhi. Is 60 and 61. Thank you. Hamvaravarya gavam abhibalabanam kola haler vandi kalavatam te sambrajyate priyatiye rajaraja sunor govardhanad abhigurur rajavandita ya. Protam nija pranayani prakare paritam dandishram rajavahendra mahalayam tam dure niriksha mudita traritam danishta tramanya ana yeshati kada pranayar mamagre. A lot of Sanskrit there. Translation English. O Radharani, when you arrive in Nandishwar, the home of King Nanda, which is filled with the bellowing sound of cows, the shouts of the cowherders, and the different songs of the Brahmins and artists, which shines with love, being dearer to Krishna than even Govardhan. Radharani, you are surrounded by your loving Sakhis. When will I see Danishta Sakhi quickly and lovingly taking you inside Nanda Baba's palace in front of me after she sees you coming from afar? Danishta Sakhi is a Krishna Sneha Adik Sakhi. She has more love for Krishna than Radharani, and she has a room in Nandagram. She lives in Krishna's house. So she's an insider. She's more love for Krishna, but she works for Radharani's behalf. She collects Krishna's remnants after he takes food, and keeps a record of all the things Krishna's doing and reports to Radharani. So she's a key player in the Leelas of Radha and Krishna. But her vantage point is right inside Krishna's house. She's right there. How many got 3 cameras now, huh? Yeah, one. Okay, good. So there's some Leela describing this. How dear is Nandagram to Swamini? The cows are mooing. The whole town is filled with sounds of cowherd, gopas, and Brahmins and musicians. Everyone's singing, making noise. The place is even greater Govardhan Hill. Nandishwar Parvat is always served by hundreds and hundreds of Amaravatis, these residents of Indraloka. When Swamini sees Nandishwar Hill, her sweetness and beauty wells up and gushes out with hundreds of streams. This is called Udipan. In Rasatama, there's 5 Babas that mix together. One is called Stairati or Staibab, and then one is called Anubhav, and one is called Vibhav. Vibhav is a mixture of Premashraya and Premishaya and Udipan. Udipan is the seasons, the environment, the wind, the moonshine, the place, the hills, the remote river, the site. So Radharani is just seeing Nandishwar Parvat. She's walking up the hill, and she sees the hill, and her beauty increases, and her love increases, because the hill acts as an Udipan. Udipan means an excitant or a stimulant to love in your heart. Just like, say your boyfriend has a red Ferrari. He's not poor. He's a rich guy. And you go somewhere by some tennis courts, and see a red Ferrari parked out. So, oh, maybe my boyfriend's there. Yeah, you see, it's just a car, but it's connected to your lover. It's Udipan, becomes a stimulant to ignite your loving feelings for your beloved. Just like the mother's son goes away to college, but when he was in high school, he was a big cricket star. But when he went away to college, he left his shoes, track shoes, and his cricket bat in his room. So his mother's cleaning his room, and she sees a cricket bat, the cricket bat in his shoes, and she looks, she says to the bat, oh, my son, he won this championship and that championship. With this bat, he hit this run, this, whatever they call it, and this and that. So it's just for anybody else, what do you look at? You're staring at that bat and shoes. Oh, you don't know what it means a lot to me. It means a lot to the mother. It doesn't mean anything to anybody else. The maid just said, was she crazy? She just took it. I mean, it was. So it's love in the heart. So the Udipan acts to stimulate the love. That's why gurus give prasad to disciples. Gurus, like Prabhupada used to get so many rings donated. He gave his rings away all the time. He got so many sweaters. So one time he got a sweater and he saw a brahmachari was shivering like anything. He was on the altar doing arti in some cold place, wherever, some cold country, and he was just wearing a little chadar. And Prabhupada said, he's cold. And Prabhupada took his sweater and gave it to he said, put it on. He told GBC, give him the sweater and put it on. So he stopped the arti and put the sweater on. So sometimes devotees, they get prasad, kapra, prasad socks, sweaters, all this jazz from the guru. They think they want to worship it. They want to put it in a glass box, put flowers on it. That's okay, you can do that, but it's better you put them on your feet. Wear them. The Guru is happier if you're wearing the socks or sweater and worship. That's also worshiping. Because what's the most worshipful thing in our life? Our body. Your glass case is not worshipful. You can live or die without your glass case, but you can't live or die without your body. You put the sweater in a glass case, somebody steals it, who cares? But somebody put the sweater on you and somebody steals you, then you're in big trouble. So Prabhupada always wanted us to wear his stuff. And so what I'm saying, when the disciple gets some prasadi, copper, socks, shoes, whatever, from the Guru, because Udipan to stimulate their love for Guru. Just like sadhus in the Babaji line, they don't have much, they're Nishkinchan sadhus. They just have a little ripped dhoti and nothing. But they come to sadhus and they beg for their shoulder bag. Can I have your old shoulder bag? Anything, prasadi vesh from a Siddha Mahatma. Because sometimes some joker Babaji friends of mine, I also have joker friends also. They come and they say, you have an old bag you give us? I say, why? Because you're a great Mahatma. We want to have one of your old shoulder bags. We'll do Madhukari with it. I say, get out of here. I start beating him. We have a big fight. He said, I'll give it to you. I said, no, I'm good. And then I grab his is all patched, has 100 patches on it, repairs. I said, give me yours. No, that's my Param Guru. That's my Guru gave that. That's my Param Guru's Madhukari bag. I said, no, I'll take it. No. And then he loses all interest in trying to get my old bag. So it's a fight for the rags. Give me your rag. No, give me your rag. Give me your rag. I had to be serious. So Radharani, it's just a hill, a bunch of rocks. Radharani, this is on his shore. This is Krishna's place. Her beauty wells up and gushes out in hundreds of streams. Many hundreds of emotions manifest in the personification of love. How sweet are the steps of Baba Mai and her Sakhis. This picture is to always be meditated upon by the devotees. So these type of instructions is giving us idea, how do we meditate? we read this description. Radharani's walking and she's seeing the hill. What she see, how she feel, what she looks like. It's a subject for meditation. Krishna sees, Radha can see Shyam is also anxious to meet her, and he's standing before the gate of Nandagram, playing with his friends after milking the cows. How eager Krishna is in heart to accept the seva of his devotees. Only a heart of a devotee can understand how anxious Krishna is. How sweet it is to think Krishna wants me. Wants you? Me? Yeah, you. Like in 1939 in America, there was a poster with Uncle Sam in America, and he's pointing his finger. Uncle Sam wants you. He's get your ass in the army and get blown up. So now it's Uncle Putin wants you. There's a new poster. Uncle Putin wants you. Get in the army and get blown up. So how sweet it is to think Krishna wants me. This kid. In truth, there's two things going on here. There's Lila Vichar and Tava Vichar. Sometimes we look at the reality of Krishna and his pastimes from the viewpoint of truth and philosophy and tattva, siddhanta. And sometimes we just look through the eye of heart, the eye of love and prema and emotion and exchanges of intimacy. And the two don't match at all. One level, he's a Param Brahman. He's Supreme Brahman. Other level, he's holding on a tail of a calf, dragging through the Gokul and the mud and everything. So the intimacy, like some people don't understand. There's the guru and disciple. Guru's the guru, he's big all kinds of official worship. But the guru jokes with his disciples, slaps him in the face. Like when I went to Bhubaneswar, everybody Gauragovinda Swami's giving a lecture. I was there in 1995. They're sitting right here. I said, why are you sitting? I said, like, over there. So why you sit so close? We hope you'll slap us. Yeah, you do it. What's that verse from Shvetashvara Upanishad? Oh, well, you do it. I go, Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. I look at Govinda saying 50 meters away. Pop. So they're very intimate, but other times he's a big asan, big Pondo program and Arista, everybody fanning him and big official thing. But in Bhubaneswar with his family, with his shisha, it's something, boom. Only the heart of a devotee can know how anxious Krishna is, how sweet it is to think Krishna wants me. So that wanting of Krishna, how do we experience it? How does the disciple, how does the devotee experience how Krishna wants me?
When he receives seva from Guru.
Yeah, basically, the Guru part is right. How do we know that Krishna wants me? How do we know that Krishna feels for me and wants me? That will be understood by your relationship with the Guru. The Guru wants me. He likes me, he wants me, he wants to see me, he wants me to be around, he wants to serve, wants me to serve. He wants to serve me also. The heart of the Guru, the heart of Krishna is Guru. What else is it? When we say Kripa Shakti Murti, when the Guru is Kripa Shakti Murti, what is Kripa? Kripa is the expression of love. No one shows mercy to someone unless they have love. What is the source of mercy? Mercy is sourced from love. Love in the heart inspires one to be kind to someone, be merciful to someone. What is love? Love means bhakti. Bhakti creates bhakti. Look at Madhurya Kadambini, he describes the whole thing. The bhakti in the heart of the guru or the Vaishnava inspires that person to preach to someone, to give them diksha and train them in bhakti. The bhakti in the heart is kripa, so therefore the guru, the preacher, the Vaishnava, Vaishnavi is called kripa shakti murti. If you're a murti of kripa, it means you're a murti of love. No love, no kripa, no kripa, no love. Yeah. I think so. That's my experience. Krishna is self-satisfied. He's Atmakam and Atmaram. He doesn't have any desires to fulfill. Do you believe it? He doesn't? We have so many desires waiting in line, a big long line of dominoes, dominoes, little black things with white dots on them. Dominoes, ooh. So many dominoes, so many desires, so many tombstones. One desire, one life, one burial, one tombstone. Dude, here lies Alexandra Estonia. Born 1989, died 2025. Let her rest in peace. Good night. She died last year anyway. She reappeared. SV. She's SV, watch out. SV, Superintendent of Police. in India, that means it's a big post. SV. She's SVD. Superintendent of Police Delhi. Jai Radhe. So she has to see how Sri Radharani looks, how eager she is to see Krishna, how eager Krishna is to see his devotee, how eager Krishna is to accept the loving service of his devotees. In truth, Krishna, we said that, Krishna is full of bliss, he's not agitated, he's free from hankerings. But in his playful pastimes, Krishna is enjoyer. Krishna is always thirsty for happiness, and the only way Krishna gets happiness is from the service of his devotees. If we stop serving Krishna, he stops feeling happy. So why are we doing service? To make Krishna happy. It's not about purification. Why do I'm going to say, I'll try to get purified. Forget you're purified. You're a stinky, smelly, dirty guy, You're never going to be purified. You're always going to be stinky, smelly, and dirty. But try to please Krishna. Hari Tosham. It doesn't say Hari shoot eye or whatever. It says Hari Tosham. Please Hari, make him happy. Make him smile. Dirty, clean, who cares? Make him happy. We had clean Levi's or old dirty Levi's, do say, Prabhupada never cared all about that. People didn't even wear tilak for 6 months in New York. They just came, hang out, eat prasad, chant Krishna, do seva. He didn't ask him for tilak, all that stuff. And I was like, all external, nothing internal. Especially the love of the gopis awakens all Krishna's desires in his heart and decorates Krishna with a beautiful dress, which that's an interesting analogy. Ornaments him with a beautiful dress with which he rambles from kunj to kunj with the gopis. How many colored pictures Krishna's desire mark on the canvas of his heart? Radharani is the greatest. That's a great sentence. Radharani ki jai. Radharani is the greatest. Full stop. Can't argue that. Krishna is so eagerly waiting to see her. Radharani is presiding Devi of love, the embodiment of Madan Kamabha. Even if one drop of Radharani's love enters into the individual soul, Krishna will become eager to have taste that drop. Just see. One drop. Just a drop of love enters your heart. How does it enter your heart? Diksha. Guru Diksha. Brahmanda Brahma take on Bhagavanaji. Guru Krishna Prasadi Pai Bhakti Datta Bij. Bija means seed. Seed means drop. And drop of prem Ladni Shakti. A drop, just think of it like this, because it's a very interesting idea. There's a drop of Radharani in your heart. But it's true, my dear. Take rest for 1 o'clock, please. I'm watching your light. I'll keep my eye on Bhagavati and her. She's on the first floor, Bhagavati's on the ground floor. Bhagavati's out, 9 o'clock, she's out, so I go till 11, she goes to 1 out of 11. I go in bed, look at that lights now. Why did you go to sleep, you stupid? Too much ecstasy, you can't sleep, you know. No, I'm not joking. Also, I am joking also. Sometimes I'm not joking. But it's serious. I'm trying to convey something serious. Just think, if you think about this, it's very, very profound and very deep idea. There's a drop of Radharani in your heart. That means love. That drop should manifest into an ocean, a tidal wave. If even one drop of this Radharani's prema enters the individual Atma, Krishna becomes eager to taste that drop. Here's the proof that Krishna is eager, that Bhagavan in various forms of Narayana, Vishnu, Krishna, etc., is eager to meet his devotee, and that the heart of Bhagavan, the eagerness of Bhagavan, is revealed in Brihad Bhagavatamrita. That's why it's such an important book. It's all about rasas and feelings of devotees in Krishna. It's very, very good. So, Anandas Babaji cites the passage from Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Part 2, Chapter 4, 81 through 87. Swagatam Vatsa Dishya Dishya Bhavan Maya. Vatsa means child. Vatsa means a baby cow. It means child. It means motherly love. Vatsalya. So Narayan, when Gopal Kumar showed up in Vaikuntha Loka, Narayan said, "Welcome, welcome, boy. Welcome, welcome, my dear cat, my little boy. I've been so eager to meet you. Not that I've been waiting for your return," which is how it's translated in some books. "I've been waiting for your return." That's proof. We fell for Vaikuntha. Yeah, you make a wrong translation, then you use your wrong translation to prove the wrong judgment. We didn't fall from Vaikuntha. Anyway, he said, "I'm eager to see you for many days." How many days? 50 million unlimited days. You've gone through so many births. You didn't show any interest in me. And now in this birth, you have turned your face towards me. Abhi Mukyam Kinshirakavi. Oh, brother, I tried different tricks to try to bring you to me, but didn't have any luck. Oh, child, I'm very upset that you ignored me for so long. So this is, imagine Krishna speaking to us. What have you been doing, Soho Street hanging around all the time, Why did you surrender? Last life you did this, and this life you did that. I'm waiting for you, you just don't pay attention to me. I made you take birth near Gowran Hill, and I descended there as your guru named Jayanta. Finally, after my long-standing desire has been fulfilled, now just stay here with me and increase my happiness and yours. This is how eager Lord Narayan is to get every living entity to become his devotee. Gopal Kumar was very happy to see Narayan. But when he met Krishna in Braj, he saw Krishna. He was happy to see Narayan. That's a good deal. Jai Narayan. But his sister name was Madan Gopal. And when Gopal Kumar saw Madan Gopal, Krishna in Braj, he fainted in ecstasy. I was overwhelmed in love when I saw Krishna. Seeing me control the feelings of love, Krishna jumped up in the air and grabbed me around the neck, and then he and I both fainted in ecstatic love and fell to the ground. Now that's a welcome. Like the movie scene, the guy runs and the lady runs and they grab the guy, picks up the girl, swings her around, legs go like, whoa. Guy's really strong. Hope your white girl is not so heavy. Anyway, he swings around, it's a great scene in the movie, Waves are breaking in the back, beach, music, love story. So this is what happened to Krishna and Gopal Kumar. It's a love story with a happy ending. Krishna said, hey, Gopal Kumar, just swam around and boom. Who's this guy? This guy, smelly guy from Vrindavan, is Gopal Kumar, and how Krishna's collapsed on the ground with him. How much love, what is going on? No one can understand the exchange of love. Only the lovers.
Only Balaram.
Yeah, that's right. Next sentence, you know the book too well. Later, with the help of Balaram and Gopal Kumar, Krishna's loving ecstasy subsided. Krishna became more out of it than the bhakta. You would think that if you see God, you'll go crazy, and he won't go that crazy. Okay, another really big deal. But he goes more crazy than you do. You faint, he faints. You wake up after 5 seconds, he wakes up after 5 hours. Now that's an embrace. Wow, you knocked out God. That's a heavy love bomb, If Krishna is so eager to get one devotee, how much eager is he to get Premamai Radharani? Jai Ho. Yeah, one little dirty coward boy from Govardhan. He's so eager. How eager is he to get Premamai Radharani? What's going on here? I don't know. This is the eagerness of Krishna to meet his devotee. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Kind of got a little upside down sequence here. That's okay. So this is kind of got into some time there. Left the Leela hanging. We're going to go back to the Leela now. And that Premamai Radharani that Krishna is so eager to see it's winter time, and Radharani has her head covered with a veil. How wonderful is Radharani's sweetness. Rupa Manjari is showing Swami the way to Nandagram, and Tulsi is following. A devotee who is fixed in Lila Smaran relishes the sweetness of these emotions. Our bhajan will fail if we don't stay close to Radharani and serve her. Kundalata says, look, Radharani, look, see that bluish aura by the town gate. That aura, that Sham aura, Sham Jyoti, is destroying the patience of all the Braj Gopis. Swami sees Krishna holding his left arm on the shoulder of Subal, and he's twirling a lotus flower in his right hand. Lotus flower is Radharani's heart. With this play lotus, Krishna twirls the minds of the gopis around. Srimati is completely overwhelmed with ecstasy as she drinks the nectar of Kundalata's words. And when her eyes see the vision of Krishna and smells the fragrance with her nose. Seeing the fortunate position of Krishna's friends like Subal, Radhika laments. So in Dan Keli Kamudi, Radharani speaks to Subal. What, oh Subal, what tapasya have you done now that Krishna is resting his arm on your shoulder? You can embrace Krishna even in front of his mother and father, without hesitation. When will I be so fortunate? When the gopis pass through the gate of Nandagram, they shyly cover their faces, peeping through the holes of their veils with their lowered eyes, trying to drink some of the beautiful sight of Priyatam's lotus face. Srimati thinks, all enchanting Krishna stands by the town gate only for me, just to agitate Krishna. Girls are always doing these type of things. They're always moving in such a way to agitate the mind of a boy. Stand like this, and go like that. Different things they do, they automatic. It just comes with the body, you know. There's option. You don't have to get training in this. Just get a gender of a woman, you automatically know how to be a Maya. That's why they say woman's Maya Devi. Yeah, it's true. she looks like, what are you talking about? Child. So Rai wants to agitate Krishna a little bit. So she pulls the veil from her head to show her face to Krishna completely. It is as if Radharani is pulling the veil of Krishna's mind by doing that. How sweetly her bangles are jingling. So just see the absorption of Nanda. He's meditating because you pull your veil, it doesn't happen automatically. You have to move your hand. So you move your hand. When you pull your veil, then your bangles ring, and the meditating sadhaka is hearing the bangles ring, seeing the veil, seeing the face. All these are aspects of the meditation. How sweetly her bangles are jingling. How sweetly her jeweled rings are blazing on her fingers. How many rings does Radharani wear?
7.
What's the sign language?
7.
That's
7.
That's 7. How many rings does Radharani wear?
9.
7 now.
7. How many on the right hand? 2, right. 2. Where 2? Where 2? Like you, okay. Like here and here. Ring finger, pinky finger. What's you got? No. This one. For sun and moon. Ruby and pearl. For people have money. And then this hand, 5 rings. One of the rings has special. What is special about that ring?
Has that name
Right?
As the name Radha.
It's called a signet ring, right? Signet ring means sign. One of Radharani's rings says R-A-D-H-A, Radha. And whenever she sees Chandali, she goes like this. I'm the boss, man. She looks, Radha, Radha.
Which finger she wear this ring, Radha?
What?
In which finger she wear?
I don't know. I can't say. It's not described. I haven't seen it. It's there. Probably, I don't know. Well, let's see. I think it's on the left hand. I don't know. That's the subject for meditation. That's the revelation in your own meditation. So the Manjaris serve Radharani both when she's meeting Krishna and separation from Krishna. The Manjaris always stay with Radharani. If you want to relish the sweetness of Radharani's form, her qualities, her pastimes, how can you do that? How can you relish, how can you enjoy, how can you appreciate the qualities of Radharani's beautiful form, her qualities, her Leela? Rup, Gun, and Leela. How can you do that? What'd she say? Yes, and that answer is correct, but that's not what he says here. But that answer is, by meditating, you can also relish. That's true. But in order to be absorbed in meditation, another quality is required to be really absorbed in meditation. That's what he's telling here. I'll repeat the question. How can we relish or appreciate or enjoy the form of Radharani, the qualities of Radharani, the Leelas of Radharani?
By cleansing of mind.
Following the Raganuga Bhaktas.
Yeah, these answers are all not wrong, but that's what's in the book. I'll explain the answer when I read it from the book. He said, if you want to relish the qualities of Radharani, the form of Radharani, and the pastimes of Radharani, first we have to love Radharani. I'll give you an example. Prabhupada this is old days, 66. Prabhupada had a habit, when he picked up a water cup to drink, he would always put his pinky finger out like this. Like he'd pick up this is too heavy. Here's a cup. He would pick up a cup, he'd go like this. You drink a cup, you drink like that? He didn't go like this. He'd always go like this. And Mahanidhi said, Prabhupada, the way you hold your cup is so beautiful, it's so amazing, it's so elegant, it's so attractive. And Prabhupada said, why are you saying that? You're saying that because you love me. Because you love me, then everything I do you find attractive, you find appealing, you find likable. But if you didn't love me, you would think that's weird. You sing. You love me, you think you sing. Oh, you sing so nice. Oh, you don't love me, you sing like a frog. And you love me, you say you walk so elegantly, like you really look like a queen when you walk. And you don't love me, you say you walk like a duck, man. Waddle like a duck. So love gives a certain kind of vision, a certain kind of appreciation. So we want to really relish and appreciate the form of Radharani, the qualities of Radharani, and pastimes. We have to first love Radharani. That's why prema is the goal. When we attain prema, everything falls in place. When prema is there, everything works perfectly. If love is there, everything works perfectly. If the love wanes, then the relationship wanes. So love has to be always nourished and maintained at a high level. So the relationship stays high. Stay high forever. Jai Radhe.
Love it the way and love it the goal. This is
Yeah, that's right.
Mahaprabhu.
Yeah, that's correct. The gentleman said, love is the way. Bhakti sadhana means love is the way, and love is the goal, prema is the goal. Is that correct? There's some missions, spiritual missions in the world, their motto is just love. Popular mission, the charismatic guru. Their motto, like, we say, Chant Hare Krishna, be happy, or whatever. That's our motto. Their motto is just love. That's good, I like it. Keep it simple, just love. Right, okay, can't argue, who's going to argue with that? I would say just praying. Love is cheap, but praying is transcendental.
Yeah.
I love my dog. I love my cat. My pussy cat. Little Siamese cat. Ooh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What can I say? I have no choice. I accept. Because you accept somebody, you accept everything. You don't get married, just walk away to your wife's nose. You take everything, nose, tail, head, everything. So, like you accept the disciple, you accept the whole 9 yards. The dog, the cat, the parakeet, the tropical fish tank, the husband that snores. The whole thing. It all goes. It's all one package. You digest it. You have to digest it all. That's the beauty. The worship of Braj, you'll like this. The worship of Braj is the worship of love. And worship according to scriptural injunctions. No, the worship of Braj is the worship of love, not the worship according to Vaidhi. It's a bhajan based on greed. So if you're greedy people, then you can do good bhajan. Greedy for love, greedy for transcendental love. Swami asked Lalita with a trembling voice, Sakhi, isn't there another road we can walk on to go to Nanda's house? I can't walk along this road anymore. Lita says, Radhika, because you're acting on the order of your superiors, there's no fault in you. It's your Guru Agya. If you follow Guru Agya, there's never any fault. Guru Agya means your superiors, your Gurujan, mother-in-law, etc. The mother-in-law's order, Radharani, go to Nandagram and cook Krishna's breakfast. It's the order of her mother-in-law, Jatiya. And bring back lots of gold and saris and stuff also, okay? She has a motive like everybody in this world. So because you're acting on the order of your Gurujan, Guru Agya, there's no fault in you. You will not be blamed. Come, Sakhi, just walk over the main road. Srimati is very happy to hear Lalita's clever encouragement and proceeds slowly but surely down the main road, while the Sakhis and Manjaris are swimming in oceans of ras looking at this scene. When Swami walks through the alleys, the small lanes of the town, she becomes very grave. Krishna hears the jingling of Radharani's ankle bells, and it sounds like a stream of nectar into his ears. Dhanishta restlessly walks in and out of the palace, looking eagerly for Radharani to come, thinking, why is Radhika not come yet? When Dhanishta Sakhi finally sees Radhika coming in the distance, she quickly runs out of the palace, takes Radharani by the hand, and said, why are you so late? I'm so distressed because of not seeing you. Swami replies, you know I'm controlled by my superiors. When Srimati enters the palace of Nanda Baba, Radharani illuminates the whole palace with her sweet effulgence. Wow. Then Dhanishta takes Radhika to meet Yashoda, and Yashoda exclaims, oh, I understand that the goddess of beauty of all the three worlds has appeared in my house. All what I read about this Leela is narrated by Nanda Gopal Goswami. What's the time now?
3:59.
Okay, there you go. So eagerness to Krishna to meet his devotees. Radharani is going to Nandagram. Dhanishta's come out to meet her. So tomorrow we discuss worship, and Braj is the worship of love. Love is the way and love is the goal. Love is the sadhana, love is the prayojan. So tomorrow we'll discuss what is the marital status of the gopis. That's a good question. What is the marital position of the gopis? Young gopis. Are they married or are they not married? Or who are they married to? Stay tuned tomorrow. We'll find out all the details. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.
So Dhanishta belongs